You get the message. 200, I fly. Better keep up, yeah. That's a fun. Hit your girl with a darts. She ain't okay.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy iTooHardToGuard, and this is going to be my first Madden 19 MUT card review, and it's going to be on Ezekiel Elliott. Reason I picked Zeke as my first card is because he's one of my favorite players in the NFL. Probably just because he played for Ohio State, but anyway, let's get into his back card stats. So if you didn't know, over the last few years, Madden has been gradually making players slower and slower. And this year it feels like people are really slow. I don't know if it's that the speed is really low or they just make the game slower or something like that. But yeah. As you can see, 86 speed. Probably if this was like 2 years ago, this would be a very slow running back. But this year it's pretty decent for speed. 85 acceleration, 88 agility, which I really noticed at 88 agility. 85 carrying, which will come into question later on in the video. 62 catching isn't bad because if you didn't know, pretty much receivers, like there's elite receivers that have like under 80 catching, like most of them do, and gold ones have in the 60s. So 62 for a running back isn't bad. Elusiveness at 80, trucking at 70, and break tackle at 84. So let's start off with his first pro. His first pro is going to be his speed at 86. It's pretty decent this year for a running back, and I definitely use it as a pro. It's not slow at all and by any means, and I think if you're worried about his speed at 86, I don't think you have to. I think it's just it's good enough, basically, is what I'm trying to say. His next pro is his juking and spinning. If you're somebody who's decently good with like the whatever you want to call it, the stick skills or like the juke stick or whatever, you're gonna have a fun time with this card. He's pretty good at getting around defenders using jukes and spins. As you can see in these two clips, Ezekiel Elliott gets around his defenders using the spin move. Probably my favorite move in Madden. It was in 18, probably will be in 19. So yeah. Let's move on to his next pro, which is his catching, and I've used him for probably like 4 or 5 games, and his catching was pretty good. I haven't dropped the pass with him. 62 catching stat is pretty good for a running back this year at least, and so I think if you need somebody who can catch the ball, Ezekiel Elliott can do that for you if you need it. Ezekiel Elliott's next pro is his agility. He's really good at like weaving in and out of defenders, and his turning is really good. He doesn't feel clunky at all. So yeah, if you're looking for a running back that can weave in and out of defenders, sort of like a Sean McCoy or a Barry Sanders, Ezekiel Elliott is good for that. And his last pro is going to be his traits. All his traits are perfect for a running back, except for like the receiving stats, but I mean, or the receiving traits. Which he's a running back, so he really doesn't need to have all the receiving traits. But he has like clutch, covers ball, high motor, and fights for extra yards. So if you're one who looks into traits and values those, then Ezekiel Elliott has all the best traits for a running back. Now let's get on to his cons. His first con is that he fumbles a lot, or at least for me, he fumbled a lot. I don't know if it's just me being unlucky or if all running backs are like this, but Zeke fumbled like 4 or 5 times for me within the games that I played for him, which is definitely a big issue. So keep that into account when you're looking at who to pick up. Let's get on to his next con. His next con is that his trucking and his strength aren't the greatest. I've tried to truck a few times with him, and it hasn't really worked out. I got smacked a few times. I don't even think I got one trucking animation. So if you're looking for somebody who like is like a speed and power back, or somebody who can do both, I don't think Ezekiel Elliott is going to be your guy. I think you should go with somebody else, probably like a David Johnson or somebody like that. Now here for pretty much like my final thoughts of the card and whether or not I think he's worth buying. Honestly, you guys, I don't know if he's worth buying. He's pretty expensive, around 90 to 100K. Um, and I don't know where his price is gonna go when the game actually comes out because it's his EA access. But really, if you're not really a big Zeke fan like me, I don't know if he's really worth picking up because David Johnson's around the same price and he has better trucking by 10 and only 1 less speed. So honestly, I don't think you guys should pick him up unless you're like a big Zeke fan. And I would probably give him like maybe a 8 or a 7.8 rating out of 10. So that's what I think of this Ezekiel Elliott. Let me guys know let me, oh my god, let me know who you guys think I should do next for card review in the comments, and I'll pick one and I'll do one when the game comes out. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.